My grandmother's posthumous name. My grandmother was said to have possessed strange powers since she was a child. Even in everyday life, it was as if she could see things that others couldn't. The villagers treated her with a quiet kind of distance, not out of malice, but out of unease. When she passed away, our family gathered at the old countryside house for Oban. Since her death, we had kept incense burning every day in front of the family altar. But around the village, a rumor had begun to spread. Something about her posthumous Buddhist name, her kaimyo. They said there was something wrong with it. One evening, I sat alone in front of the altar, hands together in prayer, thinking of my grandmother. The room was dimly lit, and as I stared at the plaque bearing her kaimyo, I noticed something strange. The characters seemed to shift ever so slightly. At first, I told myself I was just tired. Maybe my eyes were playing tricks on me. But the more I stared, the more I realized some of the characters were blurring, wobbling, as if stirred by an unseen force. Then, right before my eyes, the letters began to morph, slithering into new shapes, grotesque ones I'd never seen before. A chill crept down my spine. And then, I heard it. A small voice, whispering from within the altar. It was my grandmother's voice. "You're there, aren't you?" Her tone was familiar, yet eerily distant. There was a coldness to it, a strange resonance that made it sound inhuman. I froze in place, unable to move. Her voice grew louder, more insistent, calling my name over and over again. "Come here. Hurry. Come to me." As I trembled and tried to lower my hands from the prayer position, I felt a tap on my shoulder. I spun around. It was my father. "It's late," he said quietly, as if he knew exactly what had happened. "You should go rest now." Without another word, he gently guided me away from the altar. Then he relit the incense and stared silently at the shifting shadows behind the altar's frame. The next day, I told my father everything. He didn't react. He just nodded, slowly. Then he said only one thing. "Be careful with that kaimyo." Since that night, I sometimes still hear my grandmother's voice. Sometimes, the letters on her kaimyo ripple again, just like they did that night. There's always a presence behind me, close enough to feel, but never close enough to see. And those shifting, living letters remain burned into my memory, a quiet horror that still lingers deep within me.